Hello everyone, welcome back to EMUUROM. Last time I said maybe we would have a day of rereading stuff. That might be a good idea. We did find all the birds and they told us how to get the fourth hat from Harju, was it? It was the one that I've got the first and third on, which is... takes a while to get there. Harju, yeah. So... somewhere in Harju there's a second hat, and if I wear that hat in a particular place at the gathering, I can get the fourth hat, I think. I wonder if, is every single like horizontal space going to get filled in? Is that the way this works? It's probably the way this works, right? And some of them I've just missed for whatever random reason. Because like there as well, like there's like the end of a kind of sideways branch, but like also looks a little bit silly because there's nothing on the left, but you can tell it's the end of something, so there's going to be something there. Surely it should be more like that, where it's got a cap on it. In fact, that kind of looks like a mistake. Unless it like extends further that way somehow. Maybe. Anyway. Are we reading? I guess we're reading. How do we do this? I feel like it makes most sense to... to like find ones that are numbered or similar names and then read those in order. Where did we begin? Would it have been... where did we begin? Is it here? Entrance to Kuru's Deep? Spell Cave. What's the starting room? I think it is that one. Well, there is the wave from above, isn't there? No, it sort of comes from the right, I think. I think it's this one. And then that's the one where we take the waterfalls down to the boss. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. Kuru's Deep, entrance to Kuru's Deep. Yeah, okay. So Kuru's Deep goes to there. Okay. In fact, if we fill this whole thing in, we'll have no way of viewing the constellations anymore. Curiously. Anyway, so this was Overworld Overture Continued. So do we read this one first? Welcome to Emulator, the land of the world tree, where the peaceful creatures EMUUROM roam free. Neva, Voaru, Harju, Later, and the Baron Kuru welcome thee, so ask for help and see. The forest hears your plea. It's weird that the rhyming scheme suddenly changed. Okay. Forest hears your plea. Terminal safe haven, hidden in the Kuru's Deep, keeps interlopers out of Sacred Peak. Terminal safe haven, hidden in the Kuru's Deep. Is that room called Kuru's Deep? Probably. Oh no, that one is Kuru's Deep. Yeah, okay. Terminal safe haven. What's this? What is the safe haven in this case? Unsure. Sealed by the 5 guardians. Maybe it's that. That might be the safe haven, and it's like locked in by the like admin seals that are in that room. Keeps interlopers out of Sacred Peak. Or maybe that's Sacred Peak actually. That is the peak. We know that is the peak. Okay. Sealed by the 5 guardians, the 5 admins, watchers of World Tree, encounter them and see. The seal opens for thee. Okay. Did we read those in that order, or were we not able to scan this one until later, maybe? I can't remember where it is in that room. I guess we could do this and find out. Just takes a while. Now. Now. Nope. There we go. Probably going left or doing faster, but whatever. So... the trouble is... I guess we can look at it. No, I would have read this first. Oh, but I didn't have the scanner, so maybe I didn't go backwards, or maybe I couldn't go backwards for a while. Yeah, so I got the scanner here, and this would have been the first one I read, so that makes sense why this is the first one, this is the continued. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go back so that we can look at the map again. Is there any more? There's Underworld Underture, of course. 1. And is that also an Underworld Underture, or are there others elsewhere? There's Underworld Underture 2 there, curiously. Should we read all of those? How many are there? World Tree's Memory, interesting. Is this the World Tree? What's shown on my EMUUDEX? It's tree-like, like in like more than one way. In that it's like a evolutionary tree, but also like it looks like branches of, you know, of a tree in some way. Hold on, let's go in order so I don't miss anything. So there was a second Underworld Underture. I guess we should check there's no other Overworld Overture as well. Underworld Underture 1. Chance of Continuation. EMUUROM 1. Haiku of Hidden Knowledge. Haiku of Hidden Knowledge 1. There's going to be a lot of stuff to read. Course of Creation was the kind of lore sounding one, I think, but we should read that again. It's interesting that you do get a preview of the stone, and like the small stones always have the same thing on them, but the tall stones have that's got a K and a symbol that might be from the language. It's got a Y and a symbol that might be from the language. P, okay. Do these tall stones give us a way of decoding the language in some way? Maybe. Anyway, back to going through the thing. I think we already did this row. Just want to make sure there's no other undertures. Overworld Overture Addendum. We should read that first. But yeah, okay, so there's no other undertures unless it's in that space. I can't remember what that was called. Okay. Tentacles of stone kept crawling quick across the land, so the guardians of EMUUROM stepped in. Okay. Neva Harju, Voaru later, and the Baron Kuru were walled off with 5 admin seals to bind I always trip up on this word for some reason. It's like it's not spelt the way it sounds. The Scourge? Scourge. It's a Scourge. Hold on. Like, if imagining somebody saying it, they say Scourge, right? Hold on.
Scourge.
Yes, Scourge. But the fact it's written like Scourge is like so strange. And like, even though I fully know, like I could say it in a sentence, it's when reading it, I could say it like just like speaking to somebody, and it wouldn't even trip me up. But when reading it, it just trips me up because it's spelt weirdly. That shouldn't be. There should be no O in it. Or there should be an E instead of the OU or whatever. There's other ways to make that say Scourge. It does not currently say Scourge. I mean, it does, but you know what I mean. Anyway, to find the Scourge within. Neva Harju, Vara later, and the Baron Kuru were walled off with 5 admin seals to bind the Scourge within. Okay, what does that tell me? Anything? They are the Guardians, right? I think so. It doesn't really tell me anything else. Why is there an addendum, which doesn't seem to give me anything useful? I guess it tells me about this Tentacles of Stone. Not sure what that's about. I've only just noticed there's there's 2 versions of the... No, okay, so on the right above the list of... Can I point? I can't remember if I can point. I swear I just saw the cursor very briefly. I think the cursor shows for a moment and disappears. Okay, so I can't point. Which I'm just going to say, developers of games, make sure you can see the cursor. There should be at least some way to make it visible, whether it's like an option, like a setting or whatever, or if it's like when you move it, it's visible for some amount of time or whatever. Or like the usual way is you hide it, but then if somebody moves their mouse, it becomes visible. But then if they start playing again, like in like moving their character, whatever, it disappears again. That's a good way to do it. Because having a cursor is really useful, especially for recording playthroughs. Anyway, so above the list of like biomes, it says Up Left Lake, which it also, like here it says Downright Mire, and it says Downright Mire at the top. So that matches for all of Downright Mires. But Up Left Lake has the Atro Falls. So I guess there's like area names. Upper Lake, Downright Maya. Yeah, there's like area names, but also like room names. They're distinct from each other. Sometimes they match. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to read the Underture. Underworld Underture 1. Have you heard of Forest's Cover? The unseen realm veiled in plain sight. I feel like it might be the place that I've gone to, but I don't really know how I made that happen. May no soul those lands uncover, lest her hideout come to light. Who is her? Her? Yes, exactly. Okay, let's go to the other one, which was like up here. Yeah. Have you seen the forest cover, the hiding place of ancient sprites? The four-leaf song will it uncover. Make sure you'll find their sigils, sites. Okay. These 5 paths won't grant full entry. Are the flowers on here? The four petal flowers. There's 5 paths won't grant full entry, although a visit makes one wise. Alas, the keys to deeper secrets are veiled under darkness's guise. Okay, so this is something about going to that weird dark place that I got to by becoming a ghost, but not becoming a ghost somehow. The four-leaf song, so it's got something to do with those flowers. And there's also no count for them over at the side, so they're not on the map and there's no count. So I'm not exactly sure how many I found, which is of concern. Is there 1 per area? Because it does say 5. It says 5 somewhere. Those 5 paths won't grant full entry, though a visit makes one wise. Okay, maybe we just go exploring and see if we can find more of those flowers. The 4-leaf ones, 4 petal ones. Haiku of Hidden Knowledge, that sounds interesting. So there's 3. I sort of wish we had a list of this that was like just alphabetically sorted. Wait, what am I looking for? I can't remember anymore. Haiku of Hidden Knowledge. 4. So that's 3, 4. Where were 1 and 2? Did I go past them and not even notice? Or maybe it's these. No, it's not. Oh, there's at least 5. 1. So 1 is there. I could mark them. I have a way of marking them, don't I? X, which is what? That. Okay. I literally have to look at my gamepad to know what each of these buttons is. There's 1 there. There's 1 there. There's 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 5. We're looking for 4 and maybe 6. There, okay. I clearly forgot what I was looking for as I was looking for them, because I did just go straight past them. Okay, so Haiku of Hidden Knowledge 1. Tall stones open roots, some more secret than others, and spell the runes too. Yes, okay, so that was a clue to that, which I've just noticed. Is that a question mark? That's a question mark. Okay. Maybe that's something we do soon then. 2. 3 ducklings missing. 2 are close, but where's the 3rd? Go left, left, left. Okay, so we did that already. Hold on, was there more to this? No. Okay. So they're not all connected to each other, these things. There's 3 bits of hidden knowledge. 2 hats hide in caves. Platforms right next to a wall hide the entrances. I may have found those already. I'm not sure. 4. Greedy birds curse the lifts when the lakes are purified. Rare fish are set free. I think that was just to do with there were the birds in this area that would make the ground. No, they'd make the seeds go in the air. Then I could turn the ground into water or whatever. Let's just do with that. 4-leaf flowers 3, growing hidden in their caves, dance to a strange song. So I think I've found at least 2 already, right? Oh, in fact, I probably know this. Are they on here? 2. Okay. Only if you have seen that dance. Okay, so we're expecting only 1 more of those somewhere. And we could do a quick search of everything when we get to it. What else should we read next? Celestial Charts? We'll do the miscellaneous ones later, I think. Downright Laugh. That's interesting. 1, 3, 2. Is that all of them? Can I clear these? Or do I have to... Ooh, wait. Oh, this is where I am. The grey means where I am. I thought there were like different colours I could do, but no. Are there any other downright laughs? And does downright mean downright or downright? If you know what I mean. I'm going quite quickly, so I might be missing them. Okay. 1. Stop. Step somewhere else. Walk westward instead and discover and discover a diversion. Fly on a dragonfly. Meet a mushroom. Which I have not seen yet, apparently, I think. Not that one. Where are they all? Where are all the mushrooms? Oh, they're on this one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. Okay. Stop, step somewhere else, walk westward instead, and discover a diversion. Is there something that happens if you go from there west, which is right next where I am? Or pick up a something. Which I might be able to decipher if I can figure out the language. Get going. So I guess the language is just going to be a cipher. Which often they are, but it's always a little... a little disappointing. It'd be like I want a game that at some point, one of these games that's got like a hidden language in it, like unlock secrets. I just want it to go like full. No, this is you've got to work out what these. It's not. You don't just translate the symbols to letters. You've got to figure out from context what these words mean and how words are constructed and how the grammar works and all that kind of stuff. Which I guess like games like Chance of Senna and Heaven's Vault, etc., have done, but not in this kind of context where you're like uncovering a secret language deep into a game that they're kind of about the languages. It's not a secret in any way. Anyway, wander off with this waterway and never return to never. Never return to never. Never. Why is it called Downright Laugh? Private property, freeloaders face my fury. Seeking the seal, head off. Something. I don't know if you can tell from the glitchy thing, like what that's supposed to look like. Is it, are those pixels accurate pixels and the ones that are missing are just missing? Or is there something else going on? Is it the same? No, it's not the same thing as there. So, not sure. We could try this at least, like... So that's the stone that would have said that. Go west. Okay, I'm here. Suggesting there's something in that wall down there actually. Hold on. Ooh. Who are you? Are you a mushroom? You are. If I had to. He wakes up early in the morning to get the work done. It's not the one I was expecting to see. Cool, let's give us another one. Does this go anywhere else? No, it's just like a room here. Right. Okay. Not the one I was expecting. West. Further west. Do I see any pixels in the wall? That's what we're going to look out for. There's also the thing up here still that I've not resolved to the left. I don't think I've resolved it at least. The thing that's like there. It's clearly a platform. I'm clearly like going through the ceiling in some way. Like slightly. trying to place something there. Like you can see my sprite through the wall, so there's space there. I don't think I've ever come like out that way, right? And of course there's space there, because there wouldn't be floor there if there wasn't space. I mean, I can get you out of the way. I don't think that changes the distance that this goes. Well, I went less far. Let's try again. No, it's like the same either way. Yeah, okay. Let's leave that for now then. Let's read some more stuff. So that was those. Maybe chance of continuation we could do. So that's 4. Chance of continuation. Course of creation. There. Don't you worry. Chance of continuation 1, 2. Refrain for the rain. Interesting. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Halt, ordeal. Mushroom seal conceals what's beneath. The seals must be opened one by one. Which seals? This is next to the shrine. Halt, ordeal. It's got a specific mushroom there. Have we seen you before? Yes, we have. Ah, it's you, the important one, the elder. Welcome to Pumple Shrine, outsider. So you've managed to open a few seals. Don't worry, they've already fulfilled their purpose, I think. Maybe you have the wits to open them all. Welcome to the... yeah, well, except one of them, for now. I don't have all the wits necessary, apparently. Okay, so it's... that particular mushroom seal, I guess, conceals what's beneath. Seals must be opened one by one. Yeah, okay, so that's just talking about the shrine. Come transcend this world's end and then comprehend. Okay. Do they continue into each other? See yourself in the shine. Find mirrors in the shrine. Okay, so we've done that. We did see ourselves. So that's somehow useful in some way, I guess. Fall into something. Deep dream state. See past physical plane. Okay, so that is about holding down. Okay, I would not have interpreted that as a down key, but sure. That is what that is. Deep dream state. See past physical plane. 3 flowers hidden well will ring, unlocking bell. That must be the 4-leaf ones, 4-petal ones. Will ring, unlocking bell. The flowers ring, but the bell should ring. 3 flowers hidden well will ring, unlocking bell. The bell that's the hat? No, but I've only found 2 of the flowers. Maybe I should have that hat on though. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we're done with those. Why did that not clear? Course of creation. 1, 3. I should do this in a better order. I should probably be writing some stuff down as well. We'll probably end up doing this again. I'm not currently writing stuff down. But I can sort of remember stuff. Can I? What have I just read? I have no idea. Something like I feel like a big thing to focus on is the 4-leaf flowers. I think that's very important. What am I looking for? These, course of creation. There it is, there it is. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be all of them. Okay. I mean, it does say there are 7. 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Welcome to the halls of Pumpel, the shrine that now reflects the world. Yep, it reflects the world because each of the seals represents a room. Its walls know days that weren't this tranquil, so hear the tale of old unfurl. Continue to the next stone. Okay. Flash of daylight, roar of thunder marked that change of times was due. From the skies a star shard fell here, a guest that glowed in unseen hue. Okay, so some kind of star shard fell in this place in the past. Even the great Mirror's Hatu, mage with might to shape the stone. I wonder if they weren't mushrooms originally and have become mushrooms. Mage with might to shape the stone, fell in love with splendid starshine and began to build a shrine. Okay, which is maybe the shrine pillar there. Maybe. Gathered life force of wise beings, summoned strength from forest sprites, thus began a lengthy labor, task so tainted in hindsight. So you started building a thing, a shrine dedicated to this stone that fell from the sky. And I guess your obsession with this caused problems. Mighty mushroom, I guess it's describing you as a mushroom. Mystic mage of ancient mothers, gathered life force of wise beings, summoned strength from forest sprites. So you were like actually taking their life force in some way? So is this a case of like your obsession causing you to destroy things or like take life from things? Then 5 is here. Mighty mushroom, Mirs Hatu, mystic mage of ancient mothers, swiftly saw its baneful blunder. The shard corrupted the stone shrine. Okay, so you built the shrine, and the shard corrupted it. Shrine kept growing without limit, the stone tentacles, devouring flower fields in whole, eating even daylight itself. Farewell, our dear sacred grove. Mighty mushroom Mirs Hatu, mystic mage of ancient mothers, had to impair its creation so there would be no more ruin. Okay, so once more it bent the bedrock, shoved the stones inside the shrine. We're talking about Mirs Hatu there? Shoved the stones inside the shrine, thus was closed a sanctuary, life kind denied, den divine. What the heck does that mean? Life kind denied, den divine. You mean the sanctuary is the den. It's a divine den, and life kind has been denied that den. Okay, it's a very strange sentence. Mighty mushroom Mirs Hatu, mystic mage of ancient mothers, sealed the star shard so deceitful, trapped the scourge, but at what cost? With its might all but depleted, our sole hope the seals will hold. With its might all but depleted, our sole hope the seals will hold. Thus was closed off emulator and daylight forever lost. I wonder if the sky will change colour at some point. With its might all but depleted, our sole hope the seals will hold. Thus was closed off emulator and daylight forever lost. Okay, so where was 6 again? Let me reread that. Shoved the stones inside the shrine. The shrine is specifically upper quarters. Pumpel Shrine, it's that one. Which one is that specifically? Let's go have a look at it, I guess. So there's a green one, then up left. Okay. Up left is the shrine. Like, it's not super clear to me which room is which. There's like I remember that pillar being there. I was kind of thinking of that as the shrine, but I was also thinking of the. Oh, I accidentally stood up. I don't need to hold it. I can just let go. I was also sort of thinking of the kind of map room as the shrine, but I don't think that is either. I think it's below that, if I'm remembering the layout correctly. Oh gosh. So we get to a grassy one, it'll be this. No, it is... I think. I should have just counted. Is it the map room? This is the pillar, right? That's the room. There is a pillar still going up here. So is this stuff, like this, the kind of knotted stone stuff from the shrine and the star shard, like caused all this to spread out, and then to block it, let's find out exactly which room is which. Back to the map. So 1, 2, 3, 4 left is the shrine. 4 down, and then left one is the shrine. So the shrine pillar is there. I guess it must be the map room then, I think. Let's check. 4 down, 1 to the left. Don't need to hold it. Just need to wait. Now, okay. Oh, sorry. Had to. I need to count. Hold on. So I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. So the shrine is the map room. It's a bit of a mess for a shrine, but maybe it's a mess because of the whole thing that happened. But isn't this just what the walls of the kind of mountainy area look like? I guess not. But these do appear grey on the map, right? But then, so no, that doesn't. No, yeah, this is all just grey. But so, is it? How does it work? What's the grey area on the map? That's Harju. So yeah, like Harju should be just part of the land. So that's maybe the stone stuff isn't to do with the star shard thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll read one more thing right now. Like one more set of things. Like hidden knowledge we already did. Celestial charts? Sure. Feel like I'm probably missing them. You know, there's at least 4. I'm missing 1 then. I missed one somehow. I guess I'm going quickly, so it's easy to just not see it. Oh, wait, no, that was that one. Did I miss it again then? No. There, okay. 1, 2, 3, and then down there. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, the 4th one is readable. This gathering site, ancestral home of roaming birds 3. Come the guests extraterrestrial, and they will last room free. Well, I did find them all, and it gave me a message, but maybe they also went there. So down 4, left 2. Okay. Are they all there now? Now. Nope. There we go. It's a very long amount of time. 2, 3, 4, left, left. No. There is a green thing. Let's do this. Where does this come out? That was after doing a boss. We ended up in here then. Okay. So we've hit you, and then we'll do this. Which may be the only way to do this. What's the green thing? Constellation found. The green constellation. We're in the grey area. Is this also a constellation? Are there any more here? No. What is that? It looks a little bit like a bird. Okay. I don't know. We probably need to translate these to understand what's going on. These also have dots all over them as well. I wonder if there's somehow the constellations can be read in some way. Okay, let's read one more thing. That didn't really lead to very much. Song of something tenor. Wasn't the... it's not going to be on here. Wasn't the boss called Star Tenor? Like the final boss? The meteorite thing? The... what's it calling it? Asteroid? I don't know. 3, 2... okay, so I think just those. 1. Comet. Comet kissed the constellations, turned the wheel of time, a visitor that soon would leave its mark. Comet kissed the constellations, turned the wheel of time, a visitor that soon would leave its mark. You mean the comet? Or do you mean me? I think you mean the comet. When the comet reached its target and landed at the Grove of Light, you only know what struggles supervened. You only know what struggles supervened. If this is a foretelling, I didn't read this, this is on the first one. If this is a foretelling, it might soon come true. Right. Flash of daylight, isn't that what... Wait, oh yeah, okay, so the whole thing here is that daylight has been like sealed away or something. Or like due to what's happened, daylight is gone. And the character that was like imprisoned was daylight. So I think that is like the physical representation of daylight. Okay, that we're trying to free. So I guess the sky will probably change color or something when we actually like completely finish the game. Thunderous roar, a scream to pierce the earth. Can the embrace of the EMU help our kind? Maybe EMU is like the hero and it's me or something. There's the EMU again. Okay, we're going to leave that there. We might do more reading next time. I have to split it up because otherwise I just don't have time to record stuff. Yeah, we'll keep reading next time. I think we've read a good chunk of it though. I guess there are 64 in total, 63 I can read. But a lot of them are kind of by themselves. I don't think we'll have too much in them. But okay, yep, see you next time and we'll keep reading.